Aisha Yusufu and a few well-meaning Nigerians are coming out to introduce this the People's Opposition Party, and I want to use this opportunity to encourage every Nigerian person, young, old, male or female, particularly women. I'm no feminist by nature, but I've just found out that I found out that women get job done better in most cases. Now, I'm not saying men are not doing it. I'm just saying, look, if we had more Natasha in the parliament, maybe it would be better. Women that are brave, bold, and can speak out, you know. And I'm pretty sure that she gets scared, but she just has the right people around her, nudging her and prompting that courage in her. So I'm using this medium to encourage every young person in Nigeria. If you go out to protest, they'll oppress you, they'll kill, they'll shoot and everything. Now that can work in certain cases, but we don't want people to, you know, lose their lives. In saying that, there are certain ways you can also still protest. People have done different type of protests that seem peaceful. It just took a little bit of time. Now, this People's Opposition Party will give people the opportunity to build another party. I'm not saying that to sidetrack the ones we have, but look at what has happened in the House of Parliament, not House of Parliament, National Assembly. It's obvious that many people, we don't have an opposition. There's nobody fighting for Nigeria. They're just doing the things that works for them and their immediate family. Now, in saying that, I'm not saying the government is not trying. They have reforms and all this good stuff that they're trying to put in place to keep Nigeria going, right? However, there are too many people leading us that do not have good integrity. So sometimes it's not even about people that are skilled enough. It's about even having integrity, even being bold, even being courageous. You see, so that is what we're trying to say. We're saying, okay, since all these parties in the National Assembly are not helping us to meet what we need to meet, our demands. Look at what they did to Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Look at what they also did in Rivers State. Now, I don't know much about Rivers. I just saw that, you know, in short, I watched Natasha's one that Akpabio just hit the gavel when people clearly said nay. That corruption is on another level. That's the height of it. You know, that's the height of it. So it's obvious that there's no integrity there. And if you continue to put our lives and our lives in the hands of such men and such people that do not even fear God, we will not go places. This generation will lag behind, and the old people are not really willing to let go of power. So every young Nigerian, it's not about 2027. It's about a year and a half from now, or let's say 2 years. If we don't begin to prepare now for the next election, so that the right people go into the government. Now, it's not just about presidency. It's not about governorship. It's about people that are making laws in National Assembly. They are the ones that say yes or no to very executives, to the executives. It's high time young people begin to educate themselves on politics. I don't know much. I'm just trying to learn. And why I'm getting interest in politics, I realize that they are the ones that either bringing shame to the country by the laws and policies that they enact, or they are the ones that make the country go forward. And if you don't have visionary leaders, we cannot make progress. I do not count myself as someone that can lead as such, but I count myself as someone that can at least facilitate and encourage and say, okay, if I can't do it, are there other people that are willing to do it? Let's commit our resources to it. Let's commit our finances to it. Let's push it. Okay, so there's some people that can be drivers. We want to drive the people that can do it. I'm not in Nigeria, but I'm very passionate about my country, and I feel that there are a lot of good people there, and we have a lot of good qualities. We can't begin to say that. But hunger has killed people's conscience. Hunger has turned people to madmen and women. It has taken out our goodwill to just be even kind people. The iniquity is so much that even people that are supposed to have integrity are selling their rights, you know, just for a plate of rice, just for a bag of rice. So please, I'm encouraging you to join the People's Opposition Party. I'll connect a link to it. There's also a push, and because I follow Aisha Yusufu, I see her as a respectable woman. She might not be where she's supposed to be, but I see her as someone that has a good vision for the country, and I see her as someone that should should become a politician. She says she's a politician. That's why I like her. She's bold, she's upfront. Let's push people like that to power. And there's also a push. I heard her say something about 300 people for Senate House. 300 people for House of Assembly, that's the National Assembly. If we can get 300 men and women, young, mid-age, and even elderly, that are bold, that have the right purpose, the people at heart. Most especially, I'm encouraging women, because in Uganda now, in Rwanda, more than 65% of the people in parliament are women, and they are doing awesome. They are doing great. Women don't buy a Lamborghini for their girlfriends. Women don't try to look for girls that will be spending money on. They get things done for their families, they get things done for the children, and they get things done for the whole community. They don't do things for one person at a time like men. They have the skills of multiplicity, and they think of the end game most times. I'm not saying men don't, men do, but they get distracted. So women, young women that are vibrant, we need them, and elderly women that can also stand, that are pushing, advocating for ordinary Nigerians in your street. Let's bring them up. Let's encourage them to come and be leaders. And some already doing great things in our country. Let's encourage them to be leaders, and let's not just keep ourselves stuck with the same breed of sticks that are taking us nowhere. Please join the People's Opposition Party. If you know anybody, send it to your family members. Let everybody join the party, and let's see what can come out of it. Let's kind of boycott the systems we have now, the PDP, the APC. These guys have brought us back and forth, and we are not making that progress as much as we ought to. Let's bring this People Opposition. Let's encourage People Opposition Party and see how it goes, so that there are ordinary Nigerians that are doing extraordinary things, that are willing to go out and stand for the people, for ordinary people in the community, in the society, you know. And it's very expensive to run elections, so most people are always avoiding it. Not most people, but many people don't want to get into politics because it's really dirty. But if we continue to stay out of it, we'll continue to allow hoodlums, you know, people that don't even they don't even have any kind of exposure. They don't even have goodwill. All they just want is their belly and the immediate things they can extract from our economy, and make policies and decisions that are not going to take us anywhere. So please join that. And like I said, we're trying to find 300 people that can even join, that can be part to become members in the National Assembly for the next election. Don't joke with your voters card this time, and that is where you fight. That is, you have the power. The people are more than the oppressors. You must know that. The people are more than the oppressors, and if we don't fight, and people are scared that, oh, if we go out and vote, this, maybe they will kill us, they will hurt us, it's better you do it, to go out and protect your vote. Like, there was a lot of Nigerians fought in the last election. If more can do so, excuse me, we'll be in a better place. So don't leave it for the few. Don't leave it for the few. I encourage you today to join the People's Opposition Party. I'm going to put a link in this video, and please encourage everybody you know to be part of it. Let's see if we can have a People's Opposition Party that can defend the people, and that can boycott these parties that are giving us headache. That's just my little piece. Thank you for listening. Bye.